So many think that furnishing a property in Dubai can be so expensive, but today I want to demystify this and explain and clarify how you can do it in the best way possible. Because furnishing a property in Dubai can either drain your wallet or be the smartest move that you make as a landlord or investor. In today's video, I'm gonna share my personal top secrets that I used in furnishing my own investments here in Dubai. Tips that will save you money, reduce stress, and deliver great rental-ready results. Stick around till the end, especially if you're short on time or managing multiple units. This could be helpful if you're an investor, if you're wanting to move in your own apartment, or even if you're doing property management. But before we go into details, please drop a thumbs up. That helps a lot for the YouTube algorithm. And let's begin with the video. If you're managing a simple unit, then first of all, don't hire full-time contractors. Honestly, skip contractors at all. Just use Careem or Justlife. Such easy-to-use platforms allow you so many benefits. To call in professionals whenever you need it and whenever you need it. Need a handyman? Just one click. Need cleaning, assembly, or maintenance? Book them by the hour. Why would you spend so much on full-time contractors and manage their time and see whether they're actually using that time to deliver your apartment, to furnish it properly, when you can simply order all this furniture to be delivered to your apartment, which is possible in Dubai comparing to many European countries, for example. And this is delivered for free. And if you can't install it yourself, just order Careem or Justlife and the handyman will come and fix it for you. Even better, if you're a Careem subscriber, which is the plus user, for only 19 dirhams per month, you can have 20% off your services with Justlife. So it's efficient and very cost effective. Honestly, maintenance here in Dubai is almost or 99% the same wherever you look at. So all the people will have more or less the same skills, which it's a good thing because you kinda can choose the cheapest one and just make sure they deliver. And it's of course also a bad thing because if you really want the best professionals, like in Europe, you can actually select the ones who have more experience, who have delivered some specific, very ultra luxury projects and expensive projects as well. Here in Dubai, it's not really the case. Everyone more or less have the same skill set. So just go for the most cost-efficient way, which is hiring the handyman by the hour. This avoids inflated quotes and gives you full flexibility, especially if you're managing multiple rental units like myself. Honestly, to give you a real case scenario, when I furnish my one bedrooms, because many of you know that I really focus on the one bedrooms and two bedrooms as well, that's when I know that I have to order this specific item. So it's very standardized. You have the bed, the mattress for the bedroom, then you have some cupboards there as well. And then you go to the living room, you have a sofa, a TV unit, a TV, and a small coffee table, and the carpets. Basically, these are the main things that an apartment, an investment apartment specifically needs to be ready to be rented as a fully furnished unit. And to install all this is actually super simple. But if you really want to make it even simpler and you don't want to just organize this all by yourself, make sure that you order Careem or Justlife at the same time when you get the deliveries for the bigger furniture, for example, so you are not the one who is organizing all the moving or all the setups, for example, putting the carpets under your beds and so on. Because honestly, I once did this mistake and my back really didn't like that. Nevertheless, the number 2 tip, which I would really strongly recommend, is to avoid the big manufacturers like IKEA or JYSK. Just go local instead. And while I know this might sound controversial, because why would you avoid IKEA? It's the best and the most affordable, very standardized. It's super easy to go there, just get everything in bulk and move into your apartment. I agree on one side, but the thing is that here in the UAE, I personally saw a trend that the prices from IKEA are actually kind of higher than, at least in Europe, and they're definitely higher than the local manufacturers. So while I'm not saying IKEA or JYSK is bad, they are actually really cool, and I go there for some smaller things and so on. Most people go straight to IKEA and JYSK and they forget about anything else, which is quite a mistake, because if you would look more deeply into the market, you would see that there are really, really good and high quality, most importantly, manufacturers who just manufacture all the things locally. You can even customize them, and you can even have some requests for specific dimensions, for specific colors. Even this sofa that I have in here, it was fully customized, and imagine it was only, as far as I remember, around $600. That's a steal of a deal. So yeah, for the bigger ones, IKEA, quality is usually basic and pricing isn't as cheap as it used to be, at least. In Dubai, there are quite a few oddly shaped units as well, so customization is very, very important. And I personally faced that when I bought some apartments here, and the beds and the sofas weren't really aligning well with the plan of this specific apartment. Most importantly, if you reach to these local manufacturers, you can actually make your unit look quite unique. So this probably is an insight that I wouldn't really like to share, because I would like to keep my apartments unique and very high appealing to the tenants, but I am kind today, so I'm gonna tell you that this is quite a very good strategy, because not many people really look into that, and I am surprised about this. So still, this strategy for me, use it for your apartments, furnish them in a very unique way with local manufacturers, and they also make them really quick. So I used a couple of them. You can reach out to me and I'll help you with which ones are what and for what. And they delivered all my furniture in less than a week. So I usually customize and furnish my apartments in less than 10 days. One of my other go-to moves is looking into the online marketplaces. Dubizzle and Facebook Marketplace altogether, it just equals gold. Why? Because Dubai is full of expats who just leave their barely used furniture and white goods very cheap and very fast as well. I've scored fridges, washing machines, which were absolutely in new condition at half prices. Even customized sofas for 30 to 60% less. So if you're looking to furnish an investment unit specifically, at the cheapest price ever, then definitely look into Dubizzle, Facebook Marketplace, and a couple of other smaller ones where you can really find good deals and negotiate for them as well. No shame in buying used, especially when it was barely used and it's like new and it has warranty for 10 or even 15 years, because all these bigger white goods, they would usually have a very, very long lifetime warranty. Tenants honestly care more about functionality than the brand on that microwave. At least I'm speaking about the smaller units. And if you're going, of course, into the luxury and ultra luxury segment, then it's a different story. But even there, you can literally find very, very good appliances at 30 to 50% off, and they are in absolutely new condition. If you're short on time and you want a done-for-you solution, there are a couple of really great services here in Dubai. One of such is a company called TUKA, which offers pre-designed furniture packages by style. Scandinavian, modern, and minimalist, so it can appeal to a wider range of audience and basically a wider range of the end users. So if you're an investor, you would appeal more of your end users, which are the tenants. This is great for investors that need very quick setups for their Airbnbs in just a few days, not in weeks. You pick the vibe and they handle the rest. Delivery, setup, and post-installation cleaning, they handle absolutely everything and they would do it in just a few days. So you can just go to their website, select which you like the most and appeals to you, and reach out to them and order it. Especially if you live overseas and you don't have time to set up your apartment, although this is really quick, and if you're in Dubai for just a week or 2 weeks, you probably will have enough enough time, but yeah, it will take a lot of your personal physical time. You need to go to the apartment, get all the people in, the delivery and so on. So it takes a bit of time. So if you're not into that, you're short on time, then this really works well for an investors or just someone who has multiple units and has to do it really quick. I personally know quite a few friends who used TUKA and their services seem to be really well aligned with them, with their budgets and expectations. So I decided to reach out to them and partner with them for my viewers. If you want to have some priority service and potential sales discounts, then reach out to me either via WhatsApp or via my email and let me know that you're interested in the TUKA package. I will personally refer you to them and you will receive some special treatment. So whether you're a landlord, flipper, or just simply furnishing your first home, here's the play. Don't overspend on contractors. Use Careem or Justlife. Avoid IKEA traps. Go custom local and get more for less. Dig into Dubizzle and Facebook Marketplace for amazing secondhand deals. And if time is tight, then trust TUKA to make it fast for you. These are the exact hacks that I use across all my Dubai units, and they've saved me thousands. Now, if you're watching this because you're interested in furnishing a property for investment, here's something clever. A lot of investors I know don't want to deal with this. Furniture, sourcing, coordination, logistics, and that's where platforms like SmartCrowd come in. With SmartCrowd, you can invest in Dubai real estate with as little as 500 dirhams hassle-free. They handle everything while you sleep and earn income on your passive investment and capital appreciation. So if you want to be hands-off but still in the game, check them out. With the code ALEX, you will also receive 250 dirhams at sign up, and you have 30 days to redeem them with your first investment. And I'll leave a link below for those curious of doing smart fractional investment in the best way. If this helped, hit that like button and subscribe to see more of these videos in the future. And let me know in the comments, what's your #1 furnishing tip? I'll see you in the next one.